People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Is this on? Is it on? Okay. Welcome to the American Dream TV. We are excited to be here in Elgin, Texas today, marking the second anniversary of the Lightning Bar opening. They are located in the iconic original location of the Southside Meat Market in the historic downtown area. We will meet owners Bob, Caleb, Julian, and Aaron to hear how this dream came about. Let's rock and roll. Thanks for joining us today. This is Julian and this is Caleb. How did four friends get together and decide to open a bar?
Well, we met in a bar,
Okay.
and we moved out here and decided this town needed another one. A lot of local bands. One of the things we wanted to do is provide another place for local bands to play, and also a place for people who live here to get to see Austin bands without going into Austin.
And we just felt a need for having something like this, and especially it being in a historical building in Elgin, and everyone in the city really loves that. When they come in, they feel like they've been there before, or maybe they were brought here when they were little, or now they get to come in and enjoy the same type of environment that they've always kind of looked for in a way.
We basically wanted to open a bar that was a bit of a time capsule in itself, and just reminded all the people that grew up here of what it was like back when they were young.
Well, we're gonna get ready for the festivities that are about to happen, and we're gonna hook up with your other two owners in just a few minutes. So thanks for taking the time to visit with us.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Cool shot.
Thank you, thank you.
This is co-owners Aaron and Bob. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah, of course.
So Lightning Bar, how did y'all come up with the name Lightning Bar?
There's an old Hoyt Axton song called the Lightning Bar Blues that is just an old classic country rock and roll tune that we all love, and kind of embodies the ethos of what the Lightning Bar is.
Most of the stuff that's in here is stuff that we had acquired over years, hoarded at our own houses. So once we finally had a place to put it, it was really great. Some of it's from his dad, who had collected stuff over the years, Caleb's parents as well, Caleb. So it kind of all just came together really nicely. We have the boots from our own children up on the walls.
Yes.
We have some of his old boots up on the walls. So
Collectors.
yes, we've always been collectors. So it's finally been a space that we can display all of that at.
It has a great feel when you walk in, very
Thank
Texas.
you.
I noticed some twirling boots.
Yeah, a good friend of ours was visiting Jan Warren and saw the boots on the ledge in there and asked if she could take a pair of them. And I said, if you need some boots, we can probably get you a new pair of boots. You don't need to take one of our old pairs. And then I gave her a pair, and she came back about a week later with the bedazzled disco boots.
Yeah.
That are kind of our focal piece for decor in this bar.
I love that.
One of a kind.
They sit right in a perfect spot on the above the stage.
Yep.
So I've noticed a photo booth, a shrine, and all of these neon signs. What is your favorite neon sign? And then talk a little bit about the shrine in the booth.
I would say I really like the Budweiser blimp we have in the front room. That's kind of a rare one that a friend of ours shipped down to us. My buddy Will from upstate New York sent it down. The old school photo booth is provided by a company called Photomatica, and they provide photo booths for bars and restaurants and has kind of a retro feel, fits in here pretty well, takes really good pictures. And then the ZZ Top Shrine at the bathrooms, kind of just our ode to the greatest Texas band there ever was. So
Beautiful place you have here. Thanks for having us. And we are very excited y'all are here with us in this town of ours.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging with us today at the Lightning Bar. As you can see, we pre-recorded the closing today because I'm ready to party. I'm Cecilia Whitley, broker with Sterling & Associates, and this is the American Dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV Selling Fort Worth. I'm your co-host and lifestyle expert, Sherry Gustafson.
And my name's Julia Duffy. I too am your co-host and lifestyle expert. And today, we are in the world famous Fort Worth Stockyards. We're gonna show you some historic things, some very special things. And this is the #1 tourist attraction in all of the state of Texas. I am so excited to have this gentleman with me, a wealth of knowledge in the stockyards. This is Doug Kroll, and he's one of our tour ambassadors down here. So we're standing, of course, where all the action was, you know, hundreds of years ago. But now we've got all these awesome, like, eateries, and we've got fashion, and we've got Mule Alley with all of their upscale stuff. Bring some light to me in terms of what you see with different people from all over the world. What's their favorite experience?
You know, I think it is the cowboy era. It's the Western heritage that we have here in Texas. Our Texas cowboy culture is bar none the best in the world. And they want to hear about the cattle drives coming through here. They want to hear about how many animals went through here. Because over about a 60-year period, from about 1903 to about 1965-ish, over 100 million animals came through here in the stockyards being processed or being bought and sold out of here to different places. I've watched it transform as a young man into what we have today. And all the different shops you have down here. It is a great place to come for your family. Because we have everything from stagecoach rides to tours to mechanical bull riding to the rodeo out here at the Coliseum.
You can do it all.
You can do it all right
Western
here.
experience.
We are Texas. That is it.
The Herd is the world's only twice-daily cattle drive. Cowboys or drovers herd longhorns through the Fort Worth Historic District.
These longhorns are well cared for in the stockyards. They actually have heaters in the winter and they have AC in the summer. And you can actually adopt one by donation if you want to, and that money goes towards their care and their food. This is too pretty to eat. Are you kidding me? Cheers.
Cheers. Check out Melt when you're in Fort Worth. It's locally owned and it's female owned. Hi, I'm I'm with Alex Scott today here in the Maverick Western Wear.
Hello.
And Alex, I'd love to hear from you some things about the store itself. I know it's a historic building. It's here in the stockyards. So tell me a little bit about the building itself.
Okay. Well, the building itself was built in 1905. It's one of the many historic buildings down here in the stockyards. It's been called the Maverick no matter what it's been over the years. We're definitely known for our hat bar down here. You get the full experience whenever you come in. Whether you bring your hat with you or you're looking for a new hat, if you can dream it up in your head, they can make it happen for you. We love to give our customers great experiences at the hat bar, at our jewelry counter, throughout the store. It's what we're known for, our hospitality.
Yes, and I see you have a great selection of fashion boots.
We do. We are known for our boot wall, men and women's boot wall.
And I know that there's something very special that you do here that is a signature.
I do. It is custom gift wrap. We're known for this beautiful cowhide paper, especially if you're in Fort Worth. If you go to a party, a baby shower, wedding, and you get this cowhide paper, you know you got a gift from the Maverick.
Thank you to the wonderful staff here at the Maverick Western Wear. Cheers.
Heart of the stockyards. So if you're new to Fort Worth or just visiting, you have got to come down and check out the Drover. It is cowboy cool. It's where the Wild Wild West meets modern. You'll thank us later. So thanks for joining us today. I'm Julia.
And I'm Sherry, and we'll see you on our next exciting episode of Selling Fort Worth.
Welcome to the American Dream. My name is Anthony Sedano, your host in Dallas, Texas. We are here in East Dallas at the heartbeat of retail shopping, Hillside Village. We're going to feature two women entrepreneurs, friends of mine, from fashion to fitness. Let's go into Jay Hilburn. Ellie Jesberg is waiting for us, and I can't wait to show you what's inside. Let's do it. We are here at Hillside Village.
Yes.
This retail shopping center has been here since 1954. It's the heartbeat of East Dallas. Why do you think this was the perfect location for you to open up this storefront so others can come and they can, of course, be personalized by your touch and style?
Well, I can tell you there's a lot of reasons, but the number one reason, and I'm very supported by this community, and I've been so excited and surprised by the fact that we just have a menswear in East Dallas. Period. There's no menswear.
There is no menswear.
If you look around, there's nothing
this
in
is very
zip
true.
code or any zip code close by. So everyone that comes in says, "Oh my God, we're so glad you're here. We can't believe we finally have a menswear store in the area."
That.
So it has been years since Joseph A. Bank was down the street, and they're no longer here. So literally, you have to go to North Park Mall, and who wants to go to a mall and shop anyway? No one.
Agreed. And I must say,
you need a personal
Jay
stylist.
Hilburn, Custom Clothing, and was it Joseph A. Bank?
Joseph A. Bank.
Joseph A. Bank. Two different styles, two different clients.
I know.
So
that's true.
Again, that is very well said. There are no other clothiers on this side of town.
Not custom.
So now you're cornering the market.
Yes, exactly.
Entrepreneur, cornering the market, the only one providing the tailored service.
From fairway to formal. That's golf wear to tuxedo. It's not just tuxedos, it's not just suits. And everyone thinks that we're just suits. So we're learning and get the messaging out there that we're not just suits.
Okay.
We can do resort wear.
Okay.
We travel. We can do shorts. We can do linen. Ways you know, we can do linen. So there's just every fabrication imaginable we do.
Well, Ellie, I want to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for showing us around your beautiful storefront. Again, you are doing fantastic things, and the fact that you are in the heart of East Dallas at Hillside, which is the heartbeat of retail here. Everybody's walking by your storefront, so thank you so much, Ellie Jesberg, for your time.
Thank you.
For the fabrics you provide to us. And again, you are a perfect example of the American dream.
Thank you, Anthony.
So again, in theme with the episode, from fashion to fitness, Ms. Carrie Garrick, so former dancer, how did you get into F45 specifically, and what separates this studio from other F45 studios or just other workout classes?
Okay, so my father-in-law actually was one of the first franchisees in Australia.
Okay.
So that he was telling us about F45 way before it even came to the United States. So he's like, you need to check this out.
Okay.
Knowing that I love fitness, so we dabbled in it several times. Finally, we're able to secure a location in our neighborhood where I live. And it's just an amazing opportunity here. And I think what sets F45 apart is that you can really come in here and make it your own workout.
Okay.
We make everyone feel comfortable no matter what your fitness level is, man, woman, whatever. We make you feel very comfortable in here and you can adapt the workout and really see improvements.
I love that.
Gains.
Hillside Village is like the heartbeat retail shopping center
Absolutely.
of East Dallas and Lakewood.
Yes.
Why do you think this is the perfect location for your business to thrive, but also to integrate yourself with the community?
Well, first of all, I think that they have done a great job revitalizing this area right here, this complex.
Okay.
So when we bought into it originally or first got our lease, it was still kind of in transition, and the company's done an amazing job bringing all these wonderful businesses and great restaurants, great stores, and you can see all the traffic. It's like the heartbeat. Everyone comes here to eat, to work out. It's great.
I
so
love
it's a great visible area for us.
The American Dream. Welcome to F45 Lakewood. Hello, hello. Welcome to 6720 Inverness Lane here in the heart of Lakewood. We are here to highlight to you this beautiful newly constructed French country designed by Shelby Owens Interiors, executed by Ryan Henson on the builds. The American Dream. We're gonna highlight to you this beautiful property. Come on inside, come take a look, and we can't wait to close on it. Come on. Welcome to this newly constructed French country residence. We're featuring engineered wood floors, this formal dining. We have casement, front-facing glass doors that open up. As we come from the formal dining, it opens up this amazing open floor plan here, front-facing island with our guests. We have our hidden pantry, prep area. But one of the best features that I love about this property is the covered patio and the direct access off the primary suite that is down. Let's make our way outside, guys, to show you. This is fantastic. Again, exposed wood beams, gas fireplace, right off the primary suite, your everyday living. This is meant for you, featured here in Lakewood, East Dallas. This is where you want to be, one of the key neighborhoods of Dallas. Welcome, your host, Anthony Sedano, to the American Dream. Thank you for joining us here at the American Dream. Your host, Anthony Sedano. Thank you to our wonderful entrepreneurs who allowed us to feature them. And again, welcome to Lakewood and East Dallas. Your host, Anthony Sedano. Join us for the next episode at the American Dream, and it's going to be amazing.
Welcome to Houston, the largest melting pot where cultures collide, flavors blend, and styles know no limit. From world-class dining to cutting-edge fashion, this city is more than just a place to live, it's a place to thrive. Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Joanna Tuck, and today I'm taking you on an exclusive journey through one of Houston's most stunning neighborhoods, Memorial. So we're here with Hadi, my good friend, owner of Valenci here in Memorial City Mall. And I want to ask you a couple of questions. So Houston is a place where every suit tells a story, class, fashion, sophistication. What's the story behind your brand and how do you bring that together?
Our brand is have been popular of fitting different culture. Like people from different countries, they come visit us. Even people from Europe, Italy, they enjoy our fit. And what made me excited for in Houston, this is a city is growing so fast. We need everybody to have a good presentation for the city. Also, we are preparing ourselves for the World Cup next year, so we're gonna represent the Houston and lead in fashion. As you see, our mission is lead in style. So we're doing our best for the fit, the quality, and being a good presentation for our customers.
So Houston is a place, of course, as we know, it's so many cultures, so many melting pots. How do you ensure that all your clients always step out of here looking like $1 million?
Well, first I look at them, I know what they need. This is come from the experience I had over the year. If they're looking for a fancy, we got it. If they're looking for a conservative, we do have it. We have a fit for everyone in the community.
What is it that truly brings you happiness in this business?
Well, when the customer try our suit and he feel excited about it, that make me happy. So when he walks out, he walk with a smile, right? Because he found what he's looking for.
I want to thank you so much for having us here today. I'm so excited to get out there and view this fashion show. Tell us a little bit about what's coming.
We had a prom fashion show. We're doing it for the kids to get educated about what we offer. Thank you very much for interviewing us. You've always been valuable for us, you and your husband.
Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to it. All right, y'all, we're about to catch a sneak peek of the fashion show here at Valencia before we head over to view a custom home with Ali the Builder with Avant Custom Homes. So let's check it out. So we know luxury is not just about square footage, it's about lifestyle. What are some of the most common must-have features in a luxury home? And what is one of the most outrageous features that you've been asked to put in a home?
Yeah, definitely. So here in 2025, one of the most popular up-and-coming trends is smart home automation. So being able to control things such as speakers, lighting, appliances, all from the comfort of your phone is very big right now. And I would say in terms of over-top impressive, there was a project that we had lights installed behind the countertop for a shower surround, and came out pretty impressive.
So it was a lit shower.
Absolutely, a very lit shower.
So Houston is known for its cutting-edge diversity. And how do you make homes stand out and blend that into your architecture?
Yeah, definitely. So we do target areas of town that are seeing revitalization and are in very high demand. And in terms of our design, we make sure that we're incorporating modern fixtures and finishes, nice open concept layouts, and cool features such as this 24-foot tall ceiling right here.
So building a multi-million-dollar home is a dream for many, but what's some things that buyers overlook that could make or break their vision when building a home?
Yeah, so typically that comes down to the budget when it comes to the finishes. Not having those proper conversations prior to getting into that agreement contract can go a long way. So discussing things such as like what type of flooring they're gonna go with, what type of tile.
So having that plan in place before they start is very important.
Very important. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Well, Aliana, I want to thank you so much for taking me and the viewers on an amazing tour of this property today. I look forward to many more and coming back again.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming down and taking a look at everything, and looking forward to having you come back soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on this tour with me today. From high fashion at Valenti to these amazing views here at this home in Memorial City. Houston is the ultimate place for culture, style, and fashion. Until next time, remember, stay stylish, dream big, and remember, life is meant to be lived in luxury. See you next time.
And welcome back to American Dream TV. My name is Sabrina Fernando, and I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the great state of Texas. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Elizabeth Grace, and she is the CEO of Serving Our Seniors. Serving Our Seniors is a not-for-profit organization which helps our senior friends to stay in their homes a little bit longer. Let's go in and we'll meet Elizabeth Grace. for having us.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Could we sit down?
Absolutely.
Visit for a moment?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for having us today. And I was just talking about serving our seniors and how wonderful they are. So, could you share a little bit about what Serving Our Seniors does?
Sure, I would love to tell you about us. So SOS, Serving Our Seniors, as you know, is a nonprofit organization that has been serving seniors since 1981. And that's what we do. And our whole mission and our goal is to help preserve the independence and well-being of our senior neighbors in the Northeast Tarrant County communities that we serve. And how we're actually able to do that is through 3 programs. It's transportation, helping hands, and social outreach. So in transportation, we have amazing volunteers that help our seniors by taking them on routine medical drives and quality of life drives, like going to the grocery store, the bank, pharmacy, even to vote and to do your taxes done. What's nice about SOS is that we're a door-to-door service. So not only do we pick you up, take you, but we stay with you the duration of the appointment. So it's kind of a nice little social interaction for our senior friends. In our Helping Hands, those amazing volunteers do minor home repairs inside and out of the home. We have an Adopt a Lawn program. We'll go out and take care of the yard during the growing season. We build wheelchair ramps and construct, we construct the wheelchair ramps and we put bars and rails in for them because we know that if we can catch them before they start falling, it is a wonderful thing, right? It's prevention. So we always make that a priority when we get an application like that. We do annual home safety checks where we go out once a year and change out smoke detectors, filters, light bulbs. Now we've added appliances to that because we're finding that some of our senior friends don't have working ovens or stoves or even refrigerators. And then lastly, we have social outreach, and that's where we're really trying to break the isolation and loneliness. So we have programs such as Visiting Friends, where volunteers will dedicate time to go out and visit with a senior friend. We have Phone a Friend, where we connect seniors to seniors, as well as our volunteers are in here every day talking to our senior friends. And then lastly, we have Holiday Outreach, and I know you're familiar with this one as well. That is where we provide a basket of essential food items and household items, as well as a gift of their choosing that is hand delivered to them during the holiday season.
And it sounds like you have an amazing staff of volunteers. I know it's volunteers.
Incredible. Well, we have volunteers, but then we do have a staff. We have 13 staff members that is all part-time with the exception of 2 of us that are full-time. But we do, in order for us to survive, it takes donations, grants, and volunteers. That's how we've been able to sustain for 44 years. And without the kindness and love and support from volunteers, yes, we would not be here. And I always say that we're an organization that really is walking that last part of their journey with them. But I just take such great comfort in knowing that we are really fulfilling our mission, right? We are really providing that well-being and that care for them, and just making sure that they know that they haven't been forgotten about.
Well, I'd like to really thank you for your time, Elizabeth. This was amazing.
Thank you so much for everything. You are a wonderful supporter.
Oh,
thank you. Appreciate all you do.
Oh, no worries at all. Thank you.
Thank you.
So as you know, we were talking to Elizabeth Grace with Serving Our Seniors. And remember, they have 2 amazing fundraising events. They have a golf tournament in May, and then they have Festival Friends. And honestly, if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, please come and join us for a lovely evening. It'll be October 30th at the Hearst Convention Center. I really hope to see you there.
Hi there, welcome to American Dream TV Network. I'm your host today. I'm Jenny Wang, broker owner of J1 Properties. We serve Houston and Texas Hill Country. And today, we're so privileged having this great opportunity to visit this custom-built plantation home. Belongs to my great friend, Patrick Bange, and it has such a cute name, Raintree.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Good to
I heard
see
you coming up.
I know.
Come on in.
Here's
Welcome to
Patrick,
Raintree.
everyone.
Welcome to Raintree. I love this house. When I first saw it years ago, it reminded me of the old plantations that I saw when I was growing up. My mama was born on a plantation in Mississippi, and then during the Depression, they sold the plantation and bought a smaller house in the city and then a smaller farm, about 2,000 acres just on the north side of Mississippi. And that's the one we grew up going to. And when we traveled that way, that was before the I-10 had the bridge across the swamp. So we would go through Natchez or Vicksburg and see all these grand old plantations, and I fell in love with that Greek Revival architecture. It reminded me of those days.
Here's chairs are very special.
Yes, these belong to my grandmother, and throughout the house I have, 4 generations of thingamajigs that have come down through the years, heirlooms. Those chairs and that vase belonged to a great aunt, and this one belonged to my great grandmother, and that one too. And throughout the whole house, there's different things that survived the plantations. The original house burned, and then the second house that was built in the 1880s, the Victorian house, also burned. So there's only a few things left from that.
Here's the apartment, has everything.
This was my mom's apartment, and this was original to the house. It's from 1970, and since it still worked, I hated to get rid of it. It's kind of nostalgic because I remember these Harvest Gold appliances. If I could have found a Harvest Gold refrigerator, I would have added that in too. But this is for apartment, and like I said, it is a full apartment.
I see all this cute stuff animals.
Yes.
So cute.
So when I was a child, I was kind of sickly, and so when I would go, to the doctor or be at the hospital, my parents would get me a toy or a stuffed animal on the way home. And so when my mom became ill these past, few years with her breast cancer and her chemotherapy and radiation, her open heart surgery and her heart condition those last few years when she was really declining, I kept the tradition going, and I would buy her a stuffed animal every time we went to the doctor or every time she was in the hospital. So you kind of see them scattered throughout the house.
It's such a great space where you interact with each other and still have your own privacy.
Yes, that was one thing that we liked about the house, is because of the layout. She had her complete privacy on this side of the house, and I had complete privacy on that side of the house. It was almost like having 2 separate, apartments upstairs. It was very nice to have that kind of separation, but we could get together in the middle. And come on out to the upstairs veranda.
Where's my tiara?
It's wonderful. You can sit and wave at the neighbors as they go by walking their dogs. And you can sit out here and have coffee or a drink or something like that. So here's the backyard, which reminded me a lot of the courtyards in New Orleans when I was in residency there. The courtyards had all kinds of potted plants and things, and it was very private and very enclosed, and I really liked that feel.
It definitely gives that feel, and your fountain too.
Oh yes, I love the fountain, and then I have the pool, so I can take a dip in the summer.
It definitely reminds me of the courtyard in New Orleans too.
It really does.
So Patrick, what is the meaning behind Raintree?
So the house was named Raintree by the developer. I guess he was a fan of the movie Raintree County, which starred Elizabeth Taylor and Robert Montgomery back in the 1960s. It was about a Southern belle and their love affair. And it was a very, very good movie, and I loved the movie too, so I kept the name when I bought the house.
Oh, that's beautiful. So there, within these walls, our memories and stories live on. Thank you so much, Patrick, for showing us your beautiful home. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. Until next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.